Kill yourself.
Damn.
Oh. Or demonetized.
Whatever. All right,
Okay, not gonna
Inferno.
lie, those pillows look AI made.
The whole thing looks AI made.
I'm gonna give this a 7. High 7. Nothing really happened. We're sleeping at a hotel. It costs $80 a night. That's
50.
about it.
$50.
It's 80. What are you talking about?
80.
50. I looked up 8,000 yen. It's $52.
I
Oh.
thought it was way more than that.
Okay, no, that's way better.
That's not bad. All right, whose turn is it? Mine.
Yeah, it's yours.
Yes.
Okay. I paid one night's rate and was given 2 keys. One for the hostel and another for a bedroom. My attention was immediately grabbed by a digital clock on the table. It was 22:54 on November 24th, a Thursday. Can't believe it. I traveled 3 weeks in the past. Within the tower, anything had seemed possible. Within the tower, anything had seemed possible. However, with the effect reflected in the real world, my mind couldn't accept it. Both Sekimeiya were in the suitcase, and the smell of the tower still hung around me. Bro's smelly.
Yeah.
Literally a red.
Bro should take a shower.
The room was linked to a bathroom with a shower and a kitchen. I had a lot of things to think about, but my body dropped on the bed, giving me no chance to do so.
Wait. The money. I have to duplicate it. Wait, infinite money glitch?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
yo.
He found an infinite money glitch last night.
I paid for a single night, so I had to duplicate that amount and then the entire sum. I got out of the bed and pushed the suitcase. They've been outside for so long, I'm sure they don't have a lot of energy. Should be able to touch one without the range reaching anyone else here. I wonder which is the future one. If I touch the past one, I'll just appear in the bathroom and stay there until my past self leaves. I undressed before getting bed since the room was warm. If I replicated my past location, the money I'd been holding would duplicate. I placed the suitcase on the bed and separated both gemstones. Then I touched one of them in the center of the room.
Boom.
It's over.
Worst
It's over. What's there, Nick?
What is this?
It's
This is literally a real life picture. Somebody took this at night. Look at this.
Bro, what is that?
It's a bed. It's a bed and pillow. It's a pillow and bed sheets.
I thought that was like a dead person.
You're tripping.
You are
Bro, I
tripping.
can't.
You're tripping.
Bro, listen.
You're tripping.
The string quality doesn't help it.
Nuh-uh.
Blaming
Big Fat,
Turkish
you
internet
shut the
factory.
fuck up. You stupid ass bully.
Big Fat, why are you so rude to this man?
Uh,
Fair enough.
What did I do?
My vision went dark, but I could hear something. I wasn't alone. Wait, is this my bedroom? Not the hostel's, but the one in my house. When I glanced at the source of the sound, I saw my own body sleeping in my bed.
He's sleeping with himself. That's crazy.
Wait, X is the button apparently.
Guys, do you think Atsuki's into self-cess?
I mean, yeah, he could give himself a little kiss. What? Why am I here? I slowly stepped back, unable to take my eyes off myself. It was November. That self of mine hadn't yet reunited with Shirei and Mia. By the time I reached the door, I started to understand what had happened.
My clothes changed. I went to the future. I think I traveled farther than I expected. Maybe the Sekimeiya were gathering energy inside the suitcase, even though the outside was so chilly. So he can do quantum mechanics, but he doesn't understand how insulation works. Nice.
Yeah, he's not a very good incubator. He would never make a good.
I must have traveled more than 15 minutes through time. So the replicated location was from a time before I appeared in the lobby, and I was about to sleep in my old world. Trying to prevent myself from being noticed, I approached the front door. seemed I had replicated my body on November 24th, and it was fortunate I appeared when I had already fallen asleep. I felt the handle and opened the door. The sky brimmed with stars. My clothes were no longer protecting me from the freezing air. I had left the hostel bed empty, so I ran there. Once again, I had to ring the bell to enter. To my surprise, an older woman opened the door. Does he even have the keys? Sorry, I had to go out for a bit. Where's the man from before?
Inferno, go.
Why me? You were.
I was the old guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the old man. Old woman, sorry.
Yeah, this is the old woman. It's a different person.
Yeah.
Oh, this is okay.
Bro can't read.
What?
What?
Read Inferno.
No, I'm not reading
Why?
Why?
because he said I can't read
Oh,
for some reason.
you guys are like two children. I get what 5 means now.
Okay.
Oh shit, there goes
Okay.
my thing.
Your controller.
Yeah, there. Okay, I fixed it.
Okay. Oh, old Stanley? He sticks to a strict sleep schedule. Next time, don't ring the bell. Just knock. He gets mean when you wake him up. Along with you now. Oh, no, wait, that... Okay, never mind. Wait, so how far did we go back? A few seconds?
Minutes?
We went.
He said
hold
earlier
on.
it was like 20 minutes or something.
I don't know how to go
Wait,
up.
wait, we go back or did we go to the future or the
We
past?
went
We
to the future.
went forward.
22:54, 23:29. He basically went 30 minutes into the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, he went. He said earlier he went 20 minutes to the future, and it took him 10 minutes to run here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is me. The Sekimeiya was still on the bed. It was, without a doubt, the future one, as the clock showed 23:29. I didn't change worlds, so the range of the other Sekimeiya didn't reach me. I hope nobody else traveled with me.
I did.
I sat on the bed and
Flushed.
panted, each inhalation bringing lancing pain. Yeah, I was very tired, and it took me a second to process why. Excuse me. The replicated location had been from when the past me was about to go to sleep, so I wanted to do the same.
I'm sorry.
I didn't actually duplicate the money.
This is so sad.
She's so bad. My old clothes were beside the bed, but I had to reset the Sekimeiya before attempting it again.
No infinite money glitch.
I sat up and walked to the kitchen.
I can't believe it for him, but
I can't
Oh,
believe
there's a
Inferno's dead.
refrigerator here.
is it running though?
Yeah, yeah. It's, I was about to say, yeah, it's dead. It grew legs and then left.
So
It was running,
true.
so I knew it would work to cool off the Sekimeiya. After putting both of them inside, I grabbed the money from the pocket of my other pants. I took the future Sekimeiya back out and waited a few seconds. Then I left the money on the floor and filled the surface of the gemstone. My sight hardly changed. Excuse me. But I knew I teleported. I was holding the stack of money and the original bills were on the floor. I could use them while I kept the duplicated ones until January 5th. I have to duplicate nights for it too since I already paid for it. The original Sekimeiya was still powered off. I reset it to repeat the process, and once I duplicated the full amount of money, I let both Sekimeiya in the refrigerator again.
I fell to the bed. I didn't bother taking off my clothes the second time since they were a lot lighter than before. I'm so good.
I'm gonna kill you then.
Hey, it's morning now.
Hold on.
3 p.m.
I'll read in a second. I have to check something.
Okay. His crush DM'd him.
I'm doing my homework while we're playing Sekimeiya. Before I knew it, I could see the sun through the window. I looked at the clock, trying to remember where I was. 10:09, November 25th. It all came back to me when I saw those blurry numbers. Quickly got out of bed and checked the Sekimeiya in the refrigerator. Doesn't seem like the Sekimeiya heat up inside, so they're fine here. November 25th. On this day, I hadn't even received Mia's call yet. Right now, I was at home all alone. Based.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
I
believe
can't
Zen's
believe
dead.
Zen's dead.
Inferno, fuck.
I felt a little dizzy, so I put on my original clothes and walked out of the room at the cafeteria I'd seen downstairs. Fortunately, I had enough money to cover all the days.
You have infinite money. Of course, you have everything to cover all the days.
Once I felt rested, I went back up.
I
Bro's
sat on the
not,
bed and
bro's
went over
not
what I would.
rested.
I sat on the bed and went over what I would do. I'm in a past world where Mia was alive. If I don't change the past, will she not die? Or was she in the tower for another reason? I had the Sekimeiya, so maybe I should see what happens on the 30th and then go to the past. I can't risk the risk. I can't risk the plan getting ruined due to a difference in events that I'm not aware of. If what happened on the 30th repeats, why would Mia have been in the tower? Is there an explanation for that? The concept of different worlds I have is rough, but I was thinking of something. If I save Mia, my plan was to go back to my initial world, as I couldn't stay in this one. That would allow this world to exist at the very least. But after saving her, I could travel to the other world with Mia, which would result in the same effect. The other world would end up with her, while this one wouldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do that, though. I had already accepted Mia's death once.
Pussy.
Even if I was able to bring her to our world, would that truly be better? I would just create an avoidable pain in another.
I mean, that's not my problem. However, in other words, I believe it's possible the Mia in the tower came from a different world, from one in which she didn't die. That would explain why she was there with no influence of mine. Everything regarding other worlds was too hypothetical. I had to stick to what I planned. I'll make sure she doesn't die. I'll make this world into the one we wanted. Then I'll have to abandon it, but at least I'll know it exists. After November 30th, I'll go back in time and prevent her death. For that, I'll change worlds, hopefully arriving in the one I was in. If that works, I won't want to change the past. My goal will be to find the real Shiraya, who I'm sure will be there at one point. Maybe when she disappeared with Naomi, or maybe when she was in the tower with different clothes. At the end of it all, we can leave together. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Oh,
Nuh-uh.
no.
I think this is a story branch. Can you
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, can you highlight one of the... Yeah, it's a story branch.
Okay. So far, every single top option has been a bad ending. You guys want to do the bad ending?
Shit.
Probably.
Shit.
What do you think?
mm,
Will this strat work?
I don't know.
Great input, Inferno.
Thank you. I always try. I always try to be helpful.
But I feel like if we say that will not work, it'll be like, oh, if Mia doesn't die, then Shiraya dies, and literally Steins Gate.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like we've already done this. I feel like that's why the world with Mia already exists. I feel like we've done this and Shiraya died.
Well, bad ending, ho.
Alright, so top option?
Yeah, let's go top
Yeah.
option.
What, bad ending?
Oh, man. Man.
Inferno read.
It would work. Atsuki was sure of it.
Nuh-uh.
He had to dispel his doubts and be confident he would succeed. There were 5 days until the 30th, but there was nothing he could do until then. He didn't leave the hostel and had all the food he needed in a bedroom to sleep in. While the final day approached, he made sure the Sekimeiya worked. He traveled a few minutes through time and confirmed that all he learned still applied.
November 30th came. Atsuki was still in that room, although it would soon be his time to act. He didn't take his eyes off the clock. At 21, he could hardly breathe, remembering what had once happened. It must have already occurred by that point. Mia was likely dead. He hated that it had been allowed to repeat, but otherwise his plan could have been hindered. Even though the time had passed, he couldn't go to the shop for the fear of being recognized. He had to wait until the morning news to know if everything had repeated as he'd once experienced it.
Ooh. Wait, is that Psy on the TV? It's Psy on the TV. So true.
Oh my, it actually kind of does look like Psy on the TV.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe he's a news anchor.
He was a news reporter this whole time.
He's so famous.
He stared at the ceiling all night. The moment the sun rose, he went to the cafeteria and turned on the television. His eyes bored holes into the screen, waiting for the news to begin. Once it did, a mass of headlines were shown at once. Vine boom. He didn't see it. None of them had been about a gas explosion in Yushibana. Couldn't be. There was no way that wouldn't have made the local news. He kept changing the channel, but there was no mention of what should have happened the previous night. Had he made a mistake? When that thought occurred to him, he dashed out of the hostel. Hostel? It's probably hostel.
It's hostel.
Whatever.
He ran toward the steel building as fast as the smell allowed him. When he reached the street, he was able to see in the distance. There was a light in Musashi Gemstone. He didn't stop running. He burst through the door and gaped at the owner in disbelief.
Oh, you're back. What's with the rush?
What?
He looked at the far side of the shop. The floor was intact.
Did anything happen yesterday?
Huh? What do you mean?
No?
I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about?
After seeing the undamaged shells, there was a question Atsuki had to ask.
What about the Sekimeiya?
Sekimeiya, boom.
Boom.
Well, how do you know about that name? I was planning to use it in the future.
What?
What?
Atsuki ran out of the shop, ignoring the owner's shouts. He ran to a nearby bus station where he'd met Shiroya and Mia on that final day. There was nothing there. Atsuki recalled having seen a flyer with the words, "The Sekimeiya," stuck on the post. Next, he ran to his own house.
There's light in the windows. I'm not in the hospital.
He couldn't believe it. The explosion hadn't happened. Why, and what next? He had no idea what to do, so he stood paralyzed.
World D.
However-
It's so over.
However, that was what he wanted. He hadn't done anything, but the result had been the same.
Speechless, he waited in front of his house.
Flabbergasted even.
Light snow began to fall, but he kept watching his window. He could see a figure behind it, similar to his own.
I wonder if it's him.
He realized he'd been there for hours when his front door opened. It really was his own self. With an expression he personally long since abandoned, Bro was smiling.
Bro is smiling.
He didn't hide it, but it didn't seem like he'd been seen. He saw his own body walking ahead, so he followed him.
Self-stalking. How weird is that?
Eventually, they reached Ciuta
Good luck.
Ciuta de Lella.
Windows.
Ciuta de la Park.
Whatever. The park. Mia and Sheree were there, waving at him. It was what he most wanted. Those days were continuing beyond November 30th. But there was something more pressing within Atsuki's mind. It didn't make sense. It was a world that didn't make sense.
He was dreaming it all. Dun dun dun.
Boom, bad ending.
Impossible perfection. Worst ending.
Huh. That was a lot shorter than every other ending ever.
It was, yeah.
Honestly, I don't really see what was so bad about it.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, and it's literally what he wanted. I was about to say though, doesn't that imply that 4 worlds technically exist
Mm-hmm.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically,
yeah.
yeah.
World D, it's so over.
It's over for World A, B, and C enjoyers.
Uh,
There's a new kid in town.
Yeah, World D is the cool kids now. Actually, World D sucks, bro. No Sekimeiya in that world.
literally no. I mean, there is
True.
Sekimeiya. It's just nothing happened with it.
No, there wasn't. There literally is no Sekimeiya advertisements either.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you hear the store owner. He was like, "Yeah, I was going to use it."
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's like a
it's a cool name.
yeah, it's a name. He named it. It was a name
Okay,
that he came
all
up
right,
with. So
buddy.
he plans to use it in the future.
Sekimeiya.
You're so bad. Inferno read.
Okay. Will this work? The most delicate part is holding the story of this world. When I changed the past, it was clear the result wasn't straightforward. It almost created a mesh of realities. Some people kept their memo. That's a realization shattered all my thought. No, what am I thinking? I didn't change the past at all. I decided to try to change the past after I suffered the strange injury in the elevator. I used the second minute to travel more than half an hour to the past.
I began to walk toward the event room to check the time, but voices stopped me. I got close to the door and focused my hearing. Just suddenly ran away. I honestly wasn't sure. I recognized the conversation. I'd arrived approximately a couple minutes before the point only Sai had traveled.
It was a couple minutes before Sai disappeared from us, from before us. In other words, a couple minutes before we changed worlds. Changed
Oh no.
To change the past, I produced a sound in hallway A, a sound we never heard. When I slammed the door, I thought I changed the past because we hadn't heard that sound in the event room. But the reason we didn't hear it was because we'd gone to a different world. And in that world, I ended up taking the elevator up to follow Shiraya. That must have been when we came back. For some reason, we went back to our world. That's what that injury must have signified. The elevator stopped abruptly because it wasn't moving in our world, and I cut myself with the handrail as my body overlapped with it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
When they switched worlds when he and Erina was in the elevator. The reason the elevator
Oh, it
stopped
overlapped.
abruptly-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't get it.
In the other world that they traveled to, the handrail was in Atsuki's finger. Therefore, he injured his finger, and it was bleeding.
Huh?
It's
I
what
remember this.
it's basically what happened with Sai in that one world where I think it was, I don't know if he traveled or if he changed worlds. I'm pretty sure he changed worlds. It was some Sai that changed
so.
worlds, and he fucking spawned in a door, and he
Yeah, so he
died.
got split in half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't remember this.
It was a point in time
It was a
where
while
I don't know
ago.
what they were trying to do, but Atsuki told Erina, let's go up the elevator for whatever reason. And they were going up the elevator until it stopped randomly on floor 3. And then Atsuki cut his finger, that's apparently the reason why this happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it me?
No, I
Yes.
think it's Big Five. No?
I just read.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I couldn't have gone too fast, but I seized all movement and propelled us upward, and we slammed to the floor.
Make the anime grunt.
Vine boom. That's not
Okay.
that's not actually that's not a line of dialogue.
Yeah, but
That-
it's like an anime grunt.
Too bad.
That exclamation. I
Fair
felt my
enough.
right hand burn. I looked at it and saw a cut. I thought that said a cat.
Meow. Cat shows up. What? You're bleeding.
I could only process the intense pain coming from the wound. Well, I couldn't comprehend how it would have happened. I understood that I had cut my hand with the handrail when our bodies lifted, as I had been right above me.
Oops, my apologies. And that was the exact world we'd been in before. The past Sekimeiya was back in the staff room where I'd hidden it. It didn't teleport back there. Akra was gone, and Sai was once again the person we'd been with in the event room. Also, the blood I would leave on the staircase must have already been there. The doors opened, so I dashed out of the elevator as fast as I could, forcing my eyes to suppress the pain. So when I went back in time and produced that new sound, I didn't actually change anything. When I slammed the door, the event room was already empty. And then, despite the difference I would have caused, Erna and I still got out of the elevator on the 3rd floor. I thought I had created an incomprehensible mess of memories, but now I understand. It seemed like only Sai remembered the effect of my change because he was the only person there when I slammed the door. For him, the blood in the hallways was always there, whereas for Erna and me, it wasn't before he took the elevator. I looked next to us, and as I thought, the other trail of blood was coming from the elevator. It was from the time I had gone down after suffering the injury. The floor was proof of both realities at once.
What the hell? It means I still have no idea if the past can be changed. No, there's no way, is there? There's no way. No, there's no way, is there? Boom, I'm so good. All that
He's
must
so
mean
good.
is that it's not possible. It wasn't changed a single time. When I produced the Sekimeiya's travel formula somehow, I made use of hypothetical worlds all different from each other, but the real one never changed.
Like the Fektovatsky.
I was out of my mind when I tried it with the storeroom door. I could travel to the past and close a door I've seen open, but if the past can't be changed, the explanation for that could be that I die of a sudden heart attack or something like that.
Bro, Kira writes his name down.
You mean Kira? Yeah, Kira, never mind. There's no other way to know but to try it. Though. Doing it is incredibly risky.
I
Now
wanna
what?
go to bed.
You wanna go to
Technically, I
bed?
can
That's
never
okay.
die
Yeah,
after.
it's like uh, it's yeah, it's like almost 12 here.
Oh, you guys are an hour behind us now.
Daylight savings.
Yes.
Boom.
True.
After traveling to the past, or else there'd be no future location to replicate. Would I die by touching the Sekimeiya then? There's no way to verify any of this. I was suddenly struck, with no way to know whether what I wanted to accomplish was achievable. At the very least, my past travel seemed to confirm that I'd been alive January 5th, January 26th.
Inferno, can you play for like 30 more minutes, you think?
No,
Okay,
I'm actually very tired.
okay, fair enough.
I'll read this at the very least. Is there a way to increase or decrease the chance that it's possible to change the past? Confirming it seems like it's off the table.
Vine boom.
I went to the kitchen where I had both Sekimeiya. I grabbed them and determined which one was the password. What can I really do to check this? There was a salt shaker next to the stove. Bro, we are literally making omelet.
True.
More
Uh,
Detective Atsuki, more like Chef Atsuki.
True. I'm cooking.
I think this is all I can do. I left it on the floor of the bedroom. Then I stepped back to the kitchen and closed the door.
Okay.
Bye bye, sexies. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, we can stop here now for now.
Okay, cool.
Do a very